Deshiel.
This is Annabelle Lecter.
And this is our guest, Pancho Moeller.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, we're Texas Frightmare 2017. How are you enjoying Texas?
Oh, man, I'm having a good time, man. Everyone's good people here, man. Good Southern hospitality, and, you know, the fans are great. This is actually the first convention I've done after the movies come out.
Really?
All the conventions I did before were before the movie, and now it's, you know, it's nice to feel appreciated for your craft, you know, and what you work hard on. So
how does that compare to the other ones?
I mean, no one knew who I was.
Yeah.
You know, you're sitting there, I'm sitting there across from Matthew Lillard. It's a Scream 25th anniversary, and he's got a line out the door, and I got one person coming up every once in a while, like, but those people that were coming up every once in a while were just true cult Rob Zombie fans. You know, they knew
so they were
about it before it was out. You know.
So now do people like know lines and stuff from the movie? Like maybe not your lines, but
no, they do. That I was at breakfast the other day or yesterday, and these girls walked by behind me, and they're like, "Numero cinco, numero cinco," and I thought it was like my subconscious. I was like, and then I looked back, and there was these like normal blonde girls, and I'm like, did you guys just say numero cinco? They're like, so I was like, all right, cool, man. Is that
actually there was Cinco de Mayo too? So
that I didn't even put it together.
Yeah.
And then a couple other people have sung my song, the song that Rob Zombie made me sing in the bathroom. Trick or treat, you are dead, I will smash your fucking head. He came up with that song while he was taking a piss, and he came back. We're doing ADR. He's like, I'm gonna go use the restroom. He's like, but we need something for this. Yeah. This part is just too silent, you know? We need something for this. He's like, let me go use the restroom and come back. Comes back, he's like, I got it. He's like, trick or treat, you are dead, I will smash your fucking head. And he's like, just keep doing it, and each time you do it, intensify it, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that sounds, I'm like, you just came up with that
Is
while
there
you're
a lot
pissing.
of that stuff when we were working with him? Like a lot of stuff that were just like impulse ideas?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff wasn't even written in. Some of those scenes weren't written in, and me being kind of, I guess just a new guy that he was working with. There was a couple other guys that were new too, but he was kind of just enjoying it and throwing little obstacles my way, and, you know, seeing if we can do them. And I mean, all the scenes were like, it wasn't like, oh, we got to change locations or anything. It was just like, let's try it this way now. Now let's try it coming from that side, you know. And now I want you to do this like you just like sniffed a line of meth and you're fucking out of your mind. I'm like, all right, let's do it, you know. So it was great.
How do you like that as an actor?
Oh man, improvisation is good, you know. To me, like, sometimes it's not even about the dialogue. It's the in-between moments, you know, the mannerisms, the behaviors, the tics. I think that makes a character really interesting. And
it makes it more like a believable person, because if you don't know how to carry yourself in those moments, then you totally lose it.
Oh no, that's true. That's true, you know, like, and sometimes, you know, it's you can never, you always got to follow through, you know, even though the dialogue's done, you know, you got to keep it going until they yell cut. You can't be like, oh, I'm done.
You have to look comfortable, like you're
especially
there.
When you're with a good director, because a lot of the times he'll just be like, that other stuff was way better than the dialogue I wrote. So, you know, so it's good.
So that must be great to feel like you're really contributing. I know we've talked with some people and it's really like cut and dry. And you've probably worked with people like that too, where it's really like, you stick with this.
Yeah, no, I've worked with directors that are, you know, it's even like, you know, when you do TV, there's not really much room for improvisation. It's more about the other lead actor, you know, and you're there like as a supporting actor, and it's stick to the lines, don't add other lines, you know, we want it like this. You need to be at this section of the room by the time when you get to this word, you know. It's a lot of that, where it's different, you know. There's not much freedom. So when you do films, especially independent films, and working with Rob, like from my experience, he gives you a lot of freedom.
I read that you were doing Upright Citizens Brigade.
Yeah, I did UCB. I mean, I needed that. So
does that help in like?
It helps you. helps you be quick on your toes, you know.
Yeah.
It's fun that it's a lot of exercises. You play a lot of games, and it's like you have two peas in a pod, you know, and one's the over the top person and the other one's the straight guy, and with that you create a conflict in between because there's two straight guys, there's no scene, you know. That sounded weird, right? No, but there's no scene, you know. Or two over the top guys, it's just where's it going? But there's always got to be a conflict. So that's kind of what UCB teaches you, and also yes and, you know, you always have to agree with something. You can never disagree, and you got to add something. Like if I were to be like, hey dude, so how's it feel that you just came out of the closet? You can't be like, dude, I'm not gay. What the fuck? You know, you got to be like, oh, you know, it feels good. You know, I feel so great. You know, and then we just keep it going. That's the rules. There's rules. So it's fun, and it teaches you a lot, you know, and to be a little bit more vulnerable and more accepting, and there's a lot of miming going on, but you know, helps out.
Was it interesting to see which takes he used when you saw the finished movie?
You know what? As an actor, you're always kind of worried when those times. You got to kind of forget about them. But I had to go do ADR as well. For every movie, you always have to do ADR. And Rob was like, dude, we kept all your shit.
Wow.
We kept everything. It was just, you know. And he doesn't even know what I was saying half the time. So he kept everything, and I was like, to me, I was a little scared at first.
Yeah.
You know, like some of the stuff I say, some kind of awful racist things. And, you know, I don't want to come off like that. Like, as a person, you know, but as a character, it's like the more racist, the more hate,
nasty.
Yeah, nasty and taunting, and you know, some of the taunting to me, like a bully, like the scariest bullies to me growing up were the ones that pretended to be your friends. You know, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, not the ones that were just because you stayed away from those ones.
Exactly.
But the other ones, you know, they were dangerous and scary, and you know, it was more affecting here. So that's kind of what I tried to bring to the table with Sickhead. Yeah. Because he was an asshole. He was a little asshole, and he had fun. It was his playground, you know. Hi. That's Meg, everyone. Meg Foster.
Oh, we met last night in the elevator. I went to the 12th floor. So playing this character, because we've met people that they play a character and then people somehow translate that into reality and they assume things about you. Does that ever happen?
I mean,
especially with this character.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, man. Like, this character, you can't let this kind of character translate into reality as much as, you know, people are like, oh, it's so caught up in the character. Yeah. 2 weeks to get over it. I mean, this guy would destroy my marriage, you know, like I can't.
Well, not as far as you, but do people come up to you and they feel like this is actually part of you? Like they're mistaken that, hey, this is an actor playing a role.
Yeah, you know, I've had some interesting people, like even at these conventions, the first few times I was doing it, that like, they were really like white supremacist Nazi kids. Wow. That like fucking loved this character because he was a Nazi. Yeah. And they would whisper in my ear when we were taking a photo, like, I love the fucking racism, dude. I love the Nazis. And I was like, whoa, man. Like, and other people that come up and they're like, dude, I love your character. He was so funny. Yeah. Or like, this guy was so fucking creepy. So everyone's got a different outtake on it. There's other roles that I've done that are more relationship-driven, more friendship-driven, where it's more of your heart involved in it. Not saying that my heart wasn't in this, but where you get off the project and it takes you a couple weeks to recover from it because you gave so much emotion to it and you were so emotionally available and vulnerable that, you know, it takes a little bit of time to recover. You can't just snap out of it.
What is a role that you had where that experience has happened?
I did this movie called Banana Season where basically it's a friendship, relationship-driven film where I end up being my best friend's guardian angel. You know? It's it allowed me to kind of go into places of me growing up, you know. And, you know, you use sensorily, you know, and so things like that that are more driven like emotionally rather than just hate, just yelling and screaming and just out of your mind, you know. That kind of took me a little bit to recover from.
Yeah, I would think that would be psychologically really unpleasant to really get in the character, and even just like you said, just saying those things. It's sort of, I don't really even want to say these things, but it's part of the role.
Yeah, I mean, it's if it's not believable to you, then whoever's watching it isn't going to believe it. So it's just got to be truthful, and you got to allow yourself, surrender yourself to be able to go to these places and know that you can come back.
Let us know about Candy Corn.
Candy Corn is a movie that was created. The story was created by a good friend of mine, Pancho. You can follow him on Instagram, and also Josh Hasty, who did the documentary of the Rob Zombie film. That's how I met him, and we became friends. And Butch approached Josh about this idea, and then Josh loved it and wrote a whole script about it, and we started posting it up online, and Butch has a huge following, and people just took a liking to it and just started backing it, fanning out on it, and now it's a story that's the script is done and we're working on it. We start production on the 12th of June, man, and it's going to be awesome.
Just the trailer you had for the trailer you guys had on your crowdfunding page. It's really cool, and it's just like a little mini scene, and it's really drew me in. Not every little piece like that is going to really catch your attention, but it was. It's really
Josh. I mean, it wasn't a huge budget, but the thing with Josh is, he has his own production company in Ohio, and so we had all the equipment, all the lighting, all the sound, and he created the sound design himself. So it's one of those things where he wanted the performance to be up to par, and he trusted me with that. But also, he said if we can create something with a production value that looks like it's $1 million, I mean, on $10,000, we can do something great. So he and the fact that he edits everything and creates a sound for it, he's a magician when it comes to that. And then we got Pancho Vision, that's just an amazing artist, and
even the stills are really beautiful. The lighting is awesome. I'm really excited.
It's gonna be fun. Dr. Death is a very interesting, complex character that's dealt with a lot of life, and I think it's gonna be. I mean, he's the lead of the movie. He carries the movie, so there's a huge task up ahead of me. But I think people are gonna enjoy it just because of the script and the storytelling. It's so good.
It's very exciting.
I'm stoked, man.
You can tell if you really believe in a project, and it's like small budget and everything but it seems like this is a connection. Like you guys are all excited and really pumped about it.
I mean, there's projects that you do for money, obviously, and there's some love in there. I mean, with Rob, I loved it, and I got to make good money off of it and play around with Rob, which was great. But this is, to me, it's a passion project. It's something that I truly think can go far, especially if there could be sequels of it if people really enjoy Dr. Death and Julian's character. So it'll be fun.
It's fantastic.
It'll be fun to play around with.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to come out.
Definitely. So that'll be out around Halloween?
No. It's probably like in a year. Probably like in a year.
Right.
I mean, that's the thing with movies, even with the Rob Zombie movie, like we went to Sundance, and we were there for the midnight showing, and what happened was, like, it was supposed to come out, that was in the end of January, and it was supposed to come out like February 28th after, and the distributor that was distributing at the time went bankrupt.
Oh, because it kept getting pushed back. And
So
it was
they
like,
kept
what's
having to push it
happening?
back and push it back to find a financer, and then finally Saban took it on, but it was like not till a year later.
Yeah.
So it was like a huge wait. So you never know what's going to happen with projects. You know, that was a project that I did 2 years ago. You know, Candy Corn. I'm hoping it will be a little quicker in a sense that Josh is editing and doing all the sound and the color correction, and we're shooting some in June and the other part in the middle and the beginning of fall, which allows him to edit as he's going and create little teasers to keep the fans excited, you know, keep them on board. So it's going to be awesome, man.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Yeah. And there's starting some people coming in here, so we're gonna let you go.
All right, man. Yeah.
It was awesome.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Awesome.
And hopefully we'll talk to you again.
Yeah,
All right,
when the
man.
movie comes out, for sure.
Yeah.
Back.
We'll just keep bothering me all the time.
Yeah, let's do it. You got my phone number, Neil.
For a weekly guest.
All right, man.
All right.
Bye-bye. Peace. 31.